Right, we're talking about Azure Active Directory connects Cloud Sync. Um, Now, typically when an organization wants to extend their Azure Active Directory, rather from Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, the Azure Active Directory Connect is a way to go, right? So we used to have Direct Sync, DIR Sync, then later we had Azure AD Sync, then now we have Azure AD Connect. Each and every software will have its own abilities, its own capabilities, and with every iteration, Microsoft has extended the abilities of synchronizing these attributes, cross-forest synchronization, etc. Now, the latest in the league is Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync. It's a new feature to sync the attributes from your Active Directory to Azure Active Directory without having to install or maintain AD Connect on premises. It's a very lightweight solution that only needs an Azure AD Cloud provisioning agent to build the bridge between both the environments. And high availability can easily be done by installing more agents, and it can extend to more, forest, Active Directory forest, and things like that. I'll talk about those features of this Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync later. Here, I just want to demonstrate, how do we install and configure the Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync, right? So on the screen, you can see we have to go to Azure AD Connect in our tenant, then go and click on Manage Azure AD Cloud Sync. Then it'll kind of take us to the download page as well. So, we can individually download the Azure AD Connect Sync as well, Cloud Sync as well. So here, you can just go and click on accept the terms and conditions, and then you download the piece of software. Today is 11th of July 2021. I can see it's 17 MB size. This is the domain controller. I've just set the forest function level and domain function level to 2008 R2. This is something I wanted to kind of draw your attention to, help you understand the DFL or FFL does not really matter here. It can be as low as 2008 R2. Now I start installing the Azure AD Connect provisioning package at 17 MB Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync. I agreed to the terms and condition, installed it. You can see it's like 6:19 a.m. is when I'm starting. As per the system tray, clock, just want to kind of give you a understanding in terms of like how long the installation and setup will take. And then the installation is done. It says that, okay, you can go and, authenticate yourself and then sign in with your cloud global admin credentials, provide the password, have the wizard create a GMSA for you, group managed service account, add the directory. If you have multiple forests, you can have those agents on those separate forests and you can add the respective directory. And here you can choose the domain controller you want this Cloud Sync to be able to kind of talk to. Confirm the setting, register the agents, kind of, go with the wizard. Take some around 8-9 minutes to kind of complete end-to-end from the server perspective. Once that piece is done, head back to your portal, and once you click on review all agents, you should basically be able to see the agent. But meanwhile, I'll just kind of go back to the server. I could see this Azure AD Connect agent updater being installed and up and running, and also the provisioning agent in running status on the server. So this indicates that it's running effectively without any problem. Going back to the portal is kind of trying to click on the configuration guide here. It kind of takes me to aka.ms/cloud provisioning deployment guide that has got all the step-by-step instructions. So it's a good one. Yeah. After some time, I could see the agent being installed here. Clicks on it and then kind of do a new configuration, the plus sign, and then kind of go with the flow. The step by step to cloud.com is already pre-populated. I can drop down, see like what are the other forest which is listed in case if I have a multi-forest environment, and password sync is enabled. It'll kind of define how these attributes will be synchronized from your on-premises Active Directory to Azure AD, right? And I can define the scopes here. I've kind of left it to the default, which is all users and scope, but I can redefine it if I have to. And then this is the other list of users, attributes, if I have to filter this out or maybe make some modification. There's a notification section. I can type in the email address which needs to receive a notification in case if there is any accidental delete which happens, and I can just go and toggle the enable button here. It'll kind of start synchronizing. That's about it. Approximately takes around 3 to 4 minutes, and I go back to my on-premises, create a user. Derek M is what I've created. So Direct M is created 9:25 p.m. Comes back to my portal. Direct M is here. Yeah, so that's as fast as it can get, right? So, this kind of concludes it. Just want to kind of give you a overview in terms of how the installation and configuration is done. Pretty easy. I would say it's like a you know Ducati Bully 2, the fastest car, if you will. I mean, you create a user, it's like here instantaneously. So I don't think you have to wait for those 30 minutes, 45 minutes intervals and all. So it's like real fast because it's all using the cloud power to be able to kind of synchronize your users. Right. Thank you.